Senator said as well.
Border. And it is painfully clear that with Joe Biden's open border policy, our country is really at an increased threat for a terrorist attack. A couple days before we got there, alert border agents were able to under policy. Our country is really at an increased threat for a terrorist attack.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? I had to hack up a nougat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I hope I ain't sensitized anybody. I understand. You know, people start the video off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know. That's why I don't even like to really show your face too, because when you show your face, people touch their face, touch their noses. And if you're a TI, you already know those tactics. But anyway, we just check this out, y'all. Y'all hear what he's saying. Y'all see what he's saying, man. Look, you got to read between the lines, dog. If you're a target individual, you should pretty much know what's going on. GOP Senator said as well.
Border. And it is painfully clear that with Joe Biden's open border policy, our country is really at an increased threat for a terrorist attack.
Now, who are the terrorists, y'all? If you're a target individual, you should already know by now that you are the motherfucking terrorist, okay? You already know it ain't no damn Muslim with a big ass beard coming over here from Al Qaeda or some shit. Okay? You already know it is you. So therefore, this is what they speak in codes. So what are they talking about? We're talking about it. We're at risk of a terrorist attack. So that means watch what I'm gonna play it further. Watch what he say. I told y'all they're gonna increase the gang stalking on people. You're gonna be seeing more and more people complain about this gang stalking shit, because everybody's about to be on the goddamn terror list.
A couple days before we got there, alert border agents were able to see these immigrants carrying with them IEDs, explosive devices, really tailor-made for terrorism. They were the size of cannonballs. We went on a midnight patrol on Thursday night and encountered a group of migrants from as far away as Moldova. The one man, in his middle-aged man, was there, said he was traveling as a family. That's because families receive special treatment. He had a young girl with him, maybe about the age of 10, said it was his daughter. She looked scared. There was no sign of affection, and there was no mother. You know, we used to do DNA testing to make sure this really was a family. No, Joe Biden stopped that testing, so now it's much easier to exploit children. You've seen the statistics, over 8 million border crossings, illegal border crossings under Joe Biden. Last month, another all-time high. It's gotten so bad that the Homeland Security has raised the terror threat because so many people are coming in. Homeland Security has raised the terror threat because so many people are coming in. Homeland Security has raised the terror threat because so many people are coming in illegally.
That's the catch, y'all. So many people coming in illegally. They're putting the focus on that. It don't have nothing to do with no damn immigrants, y'all. This ain't nothing but the motherfucking come to take down. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be more and more people getting fucked gang stalked. I've been told y'all this. I told you this shit wasn't gonna stop. It was just gonna get worse. Because this is the ultimate takedown. You know what I'm saying? This is the best way to eradicate people is through this fucking program. I remember back in the day, years ago, I'll say about 20 years ago, everybody was talking about martial law was coming, martial law, right? And when you mention martial law, people think that, you know, it got to be army tanks, you know, soldiers walking around and all that shit. But that's not the case here. This program is martial law because they can eradicate your whole constitutional rights, and nobody is here to help you out. We talking lawyers, we talking judges, we talking police officers, we talking FBI, CIA. It ain't nowhere you can go for any fucking refuge, shelter, or help when you in this motherfucking program. So don't look at martial law as if it has to be tanks and motherfucking fatigued motherfuckers walking down the street with big ass guns. That don't necessarily have to be martial law. You gotta understand the beast is very clever. They'll tell you that they're gonna do one thing, but they'll do another. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's still the same shit. It's still martial law. We're in martial law already. If you're a targeted individual, you're already in martial law. You are already the terrorist. You're the enemy of the state like Will Smith. And if you're not on that list yet, trust me, they're getting ready to activate you. You are fucking next. You want to hear it again?
I'm high. It's gotten so bad that the Homeland Security has raised the terror threat because so many people are coming in illegally, and there are so many.
They raised the terror threat. They always got to hit you with the fear. They raised the terrorist threat. We need more security. We gotta have these police out here, and the masses just fall for it.
Gotaways, people that run and hide in an effort to not be detected. 2 million of those. Look, if only 1 out of every 1,000 of those was a terrorist, you're still talking about thousands of people in this country illegally anywhere they could be. And remember, in terms of 9/11. It only took a dozen terrorists to take down the World Trade Center.
And see, now you know he's full of shit. Now you know he's full of shit. Because if you even know, if you have any type of motherfucking knowledge of the 9/11, you know damn well that was a big ass Ponzi scheme. So now you know who he working for. The motherfucking devil just lied in your damn face.
In this country, illegally anywhere they could be. And remember, in terms of 9/11, it only took a dozen terrorists to take down the World Trade Center as well as hit the Pentagon. The thing that's so interesting is that Border Patrol knows what they need to do to solve the problem. It's to enforce the law. It's to bring back the Remain in Mexico policy. And it's to finish the wall. But Joe Biden won't let them do any of this.
To enforce the law. You hear? Yeah.
You know, I'm getting sick of old slobs who want war. You know, isn't this getting old? Like, when are they gonna be dragged from wherever they stand, from forcing a scenario? When is like the actual intervention from the people gonna happen? When is that gonna be the scenario? When is the bowing down to tyranny gonna stop? When is just the constant oh my God, today, guess what? We have to go and watch this because everybody's into the war. So now, like, you know, the thing is like, doesn't this become a process where things just start to get disgustingly throw up? Like, you know, it's like, this is the process. But regardless of what it is, it's something in the back scenes that people are not watching either. And I was just about this close from blasting my own bank for the scenario that basically just happened to myself. But let's check this out. Chase Bank refuses to accept cash and then threatens to call police on upset customer. There are more and more of these videos coming out, and banks are testing the waters to see how people will react to no longer accepting cash. Central Digital Bank currency is next. So we got the video. The customer getting really angry, getting really mad, and the banks are just starting to do some really strange stuff now. Things are just not becoming the same anymore. But check out this video of how mad a customer gets whenever he pulls up to the bank and they tell him this.
Customer service when somebody lives 130 miles away.
Well, we can take either cashier's check, money.
I know. I tell you, when I walk out of this damn bank, I'm going to get on Twitter. I'm going to blast the hell out of JP Morgan for not taking cash at a bank. That's the most stupidest thing I've ever heard. Do I feel that way? That's crazy. It's crazy. Somebody walks in, the customer gets cash, and you won't take it. And you won't make an exception.
I'm going to leave the building, or I will call the police.
Lady, I don't care who the you call. This is ridiculous not to take cash on the.
It is Chase. It's not me personally. I appreciate you not yelling at me like that.
Yeah, but you have the ability to do customer service. Why can you not take a $50 bill?
I can just tell it to you. Okay, let me see it. Please make it 100 or 200.
So it does have to be checked.
I asked the printer. Need your balance.
Why can you not take a $50
I can
bill?
just tell it to you. Okay, let me see it. Lose me like 100 or 200.
She said we have to track where all cash come from.
So it does have to be checked.
I asked to print it, but I don't know why I didn't.
So if my mom walks up with a $50 bill, you're not going to take the cash from her?
If it's her credit card, then we happily would take the payment for her. If you were a signer on that account, we would happily make that payment for you.
Okay, well, I've never heard. I'm still going to get on social media and blast JP Morgan Chase for this. Oh, I am. Trust me, I am. And because you know, social media gets a whole lot of attention.
So, how is everybody's scenario right now in their own current bank? Let everybody know the situation. Is anything happening with ATMs that's weird? Let us know in the comment section below, because this is a community here. And whenever you alert people, more people can understand what's going on.
Our mission in Coding Dojo is...
See, you gotta understand that, you know how the beast be picking certain cities and towns and states and shit. You know, they fuck with people. Like, they could be targeting everybody all over the goddamn planet, but they could be doing shit, having simulations run in Florida, having simulations run in PA, in Jersey, in fucking California. You know what I'm saying? They could spread them out, you know what I mean, you know, at a time, so that way people will be going through what we're going through, but we don't even know who's going through it because, you know, it's not reaching the mainstream. If you're going to find it online, though, but if you're searching for shit on the mainstream, you're not going to find anything, basically. It all depends on how you're searching. But all I'm saying is that you got to look beyond the veil. You can't be one-dimensional. You can't even be four-dimensional out this bitch. You got to be like 10-dimensional because the beast is doing all types of slick tactics, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how he's coming at you. They speak, what they always say, they speak with a forked tongue or some shit. Like, you know, they talking codes, you know what I'm saying? They telling you, if an average motherfucker watch this video, they'll think that, you know, they would get lost in what that white dude was saying. When he was talking about, oh man, we got to crack down on security and stuff like that. You know, an average motherfucker with the masses, they would hear that as, oh, don't worry, we're going to be safe. And they're just here to protect us. You know what I'm saying? And everything's going to be fine. That's how they would interpret that. You know what I'm saying? But them motherfuckers, you know, when you see behind the bullshit, you would know that means motherfucking shit grade fucking cracked down. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's about to go the fuck down. That's what that really means. That's the interpretation of a woke motherfucker. You know what I mean? So
It's about redefining what's possible in our students' lives. If you are interested...
Going on, have you been seeing something strange that stands out to you that is not of the normal process? Because as we are going about this, the current environment we're living in is starting to change a lot. And it's become to this scenario to where you just basically can't trust the bank at all. That's where I'm pretty much at right now. And in days from now, I may come out and blast my own bank because of what happened with the scenario of the situation. But the thing is, as we get further into this environment, it's only going to become ever more challenging, like us trying to be more safe, more smart with everything and every asset that we have. It's going to be highly important, and it's going to be important for us to basically speak between each other in the comment section here so that people can get the heads up on certain things that's happening before they happen. That's the whole point of this community here. So I want to thank you for tuning in here. I am working on a course called Destroying Fear, which will be on Patreon. And so it's going to be a course action of a couple videos and then later live Q&As and stuff like that with the people who decide to sign up.